Thank you for being here. We're going to do a demo on how to stop overthinking. And so there's two things that's going on when there's overthinking. One of them is there is a trauma response. So our brain is out there thinking of every possible thing so that we can avoid danger. So there's going to be a trauma trigger. And there is also the habitual stuff and the way that we create reality. So what we're doing today is we're going to dismantle the way that you're creating reality to deal with the habitual piece of it. Okay. So I don't need to know about any specifics. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just answer the questions that I give you. We're going to avoid the story and then see how it goes. Cool.
All right, cool. Thank you for having me.
Sure. So when you think about overthinking, tell me what that's like. So what I'm looking for is a picture, metaphor. What is it symbolically like?
Okay.
Some of the common things that we say is like it's like being in a hamster wheel. It is like running in place. It is like these are not common, but this would be an example. It's like I'm driving on a freeway in the dark and there's a tree in front of me. I just don't know how far away it is.
It's like being in a sinking boat.
A sinking boat?
Yeah, in a boat with rocks being loaded onto it and it's sinking, and it's like traveling with dead weight, where now the boat is too heavy with
Gotcha.
extraneous things that doesn't get me anywhere.
Okay. All right. So when you look to the right of you, what's to your right?
Rocks.
So
When I'm overthinking,
is it rocks that are coming into the boat or rocks that are on land?
yes, I'm putting rocks. I myself am putting rocks into my own boat.
So you're putting your own rocks into the boat. Okay.
And sometimes other people. So like on one side, I'm putting rocks into it, and maybe on another side, someone else is putting more rocks into it.
On which side are you putting your own rocks?
Oh, on the right side. I'm like, let me just pile rocks on. And
The left, other people are throwing rocks in?
yes, and the left side, others.
Okay. And what's in front?
In front is the horizon.
What's behind?
Behind is land.
And what's up?
Up is the sky.
Okay. Uh, this is good. You've got options here. How's that feel?
Relieving.
Ah, yeah, I saw the way your body just did that.
Yeah.
How does that
It just goes away.
Okay.
Then I stop paddling and I let the wind take care of things.
All right, we're gonna leave you there. Well, it sounds like you surrendered. You're in a place of trust where you don't have to work so hard and you can trust the wind to take you where you're going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're not in danger.
Okay.
You're not throwing rocks in. Sounds like a pretty
Nope.
peaceful place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not done. And I don't want to leave it here. So sometimes this is all we're going to do because it's the way that you're constructing reality that's creating the issue. But I can tell from the story that you're giving me that it would be, I would not feel right to leave it here. So is think of a time when you felt when you were overthinking.
Okay.
Got it? And what do you notice in your body?
I notice it's sort of like a choking feeling.
Oh, okay. So is that in your throat then?
Yes. Like, and just kind of like, imagine straight jacket.
Oh,
It feels tight and like just all around.
okay. Does that choking feeling have a temperature?
I'd say cold because it kind of I go into a state of freeze,
Okay.
essentially.
And does it have a color?
Right.
How about a texture?
Texture is like, I want to say like pillowcase, like being like suffocated, like like in like like a pillowcase, like somebody's like trying to like kill. Yeah,
And is it moving or still? Sounds like moving.
it's it's a lot of tension, but in a limited space, so it's confined and restricting.
Okay.
So the movement is like there's no room to move, but there wants to be movement.
Okay. And 0 to 10, what's the intensity?
If I'm in a heavy case of that, it's like a 7.
Okay. Is that a familiar feeling?
Used to be very often, used to be like daily, but not as familiar. I'm trying not to be friends with it.
Okay. Let's go back to the first time or an early time that you remember feeling that. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
Got it? Is it bigger, smaller, or different?
It's bigger. It's like multiplied.
Awesome. Is it bigger, smaller, or different?
It's it's different.
Okay. What's the intensity now?
It's more so, but focus.
Okay. So what number would you give that?
It's more like an 8, but it concentrated in my body. So
Gotcha.
from the all over kind of squeeze, it's like now more just like tight in the chest.
Okay. Is it bigger, smaller, or different?
It's different.
What's the
It's
intensity?
like if you squeeze a dab of paint in the middle, now it's kind of like it's smeared around. So
Okay.
it's less concentrated now. Before it was like all over, and then it went like, and now it's kind of like,
Okay. Is it still 8?
it's less. It's less. It's like a 6 now.
Okay. All right. Hold that picture. Bigger, smaller, different?
I lost focus because I was trying not to. It was trying to escape, so I was trying to focus on not letting it go. So I was like, "No, don't go away!" But I'm like, "Wait a minute! I don't know why I was like, holding on to that feeling."
Okay, let's keep going.
No, okay, that was not good. Oh,
Picture. Bigger, smaller, different?
smaller,
0 to 10, where is it now?
like a 4.
Okay. Let's keep going. The bigger, smaller, or different?
Different,
0 to 10, where is it?
like a 2.
Okay. Let's keep going. And bigger, smaller, or different?
Different. It's quiet now.
When you
So
think when you
go ahead.
think about things that would typically make you go into overthinking, how's that feel now?
I paid attention to it, and then I was like, like I gave it my attention, and it walked away. So it stopped like going on at me, the thoughts. But before, when I was ignoring it, it increased in volume.
Yes, that's right.
So I'm like, okay, I'm staring at it. I'm like, all right, like throw me all your crazy, like go at me. And then it like, because I stared at it and looked at it and was like, gave it attention, it was like, and it went off. And so that's why for a second I was like, oh, like no, like come back, like talk to me. I'm like, like get everything off your head so we can like run through all the noise
So what I'd
so
like for
we
you
can reach the silence.
is go back to the boat.
Okay.
Does that still feel like that is an accurate representation of your reality?
Not as much anymore.
Okay. Okay, so what I want you to do is we're going to leave this to sit. And then
Okay.
I want you to check in with me and let me know how it is in the real world.
Okay.
Cool?
Okay.
All
Yes.
right.
Sounds good.
Thank you. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Appreciate it.